but I want to show some love right now to all the members. Shout out to Daryl. Shout out to Melanie. We got a new member, Shiny Thee, and then we got another new member named Douglas. So shout out to all the members. If you can hear me and you in the live right now, give me a thumbs up. I'm waiting on the homie to come in. We're gonna do a live interview. I hope this ain't his first time doing interviews and shit. Cause I ain't nobody's lab rat. Know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody's lab rat. But I'm waiting on the homie to come in. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Let me see. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. And as you come in, hit the like button. What's up, homie?
You 4 minutes late, man.
Yeah. I was doing some arrangements. I had to do my meal for the week. You know what I'm talking about? Broccoli, uh, mustard grains, squash, and baked chicken. Know what I'm
Sounds
saying?
depressing.
Why you say that?
Man, that's too healthy, man. Put some goddamn baked ribs on that joker, man.
Later. I'm trying to get back down. But so you got some questions and we're gonna conduct an interview.
Yes, we are. I do have some questions for you, Mr. Hezeleo, because you don't like telling us everything in full. So we need to know exactly what's going on with you.
What type of shit you on? You like on some police type shit?
Depends. It depends on how you act.
Nah,
Do I
nigga,
need to
this
be
ain't
the
no depend.
police?
We ain't
Do
fucking
I need
around
to
no
be the
motherfucker.
police?
Nah, we ain't fucking around like that. Hey, but let me see something. Hey, Melanie, let me know if you can hear. Put a thumbs up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you can hear us real good. Put a thumbs up in the chat. Are you coming off any kind of apparatus, or are you coming directly to the device? Uh,
Bluetooth.
I don't know.
Bluetooth
It
speaker.
sound it sound good, but it make noise when you move.
Make noise when I move. Okay, I won't move as much. There we go.
Melanie, what you think about his voice? Can you hear him good? Let me see. I can hear you. Okay, she says good. Well, fire off. Hit me with your best shot.
Well, let's start from the origin. Let's start from back in the day. What caused you to even want to be a part of the music industry?
I would have to say I was always in love with music because my mother had a record player and she had a little chill spot in her room where that's where the record player was set up. And she would sit back, man. And I'm talking about she had some jamming ass artist records. She had a whole collection. So as I began to enjoy her records, I thought, what if I want one of my own records? Would she get it for me? And so when I
Mm.
approached her, I was like, Ma, I want a Run DMC record. She like, what's that? I start performing the song. Whose house? Motherfucker say what? Run's house. She like, boy, that ain't no music. She say, but if you be good, I'll get you one. And man, she bought me a little brown broom, and we had like 26 stairs in our house. And I used to take that little broom and sweep the stairs. I used to do everything she needed me to do. Cut the grass. We had a big long ass yard, and man, she one day came home with that record, and it was over it from there. Know what I'm talking about
Mm. Okay. Okay. Good deal.
already?
So, when did you decide to write your first rhyme?
Um,
If that's your love for music, when did we get to the point where you want to put pen to paper?
Elementary school, we were already like in early elementary school battle rapping. We was already break dance contests against each other and whatnot.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You were battle rapping in elementary school.
For sure.
What's some bars? I don't believe that, man. Elementary
Uh,
school.
elementary school. I'm gonna give you
What
a
you
rap.
rapping about? What was
I'm
you
gonna give
rapping
you.
about in elementary school, man?
Man, I'm gonna mess your head up. Here's one of my raps from elementary school. Well, you told me that you had a big Cadillac. Only thing about the car, well, that bitch is black. If I see you going fast, you couldn't go far. I could beat you going 7 in my homie's go kart. You were going real fast. Spoken your ass. You couldn't do a rhyme because you knew it wouldn't pass. Let me tell you, homeboy, what you should do. You should shut the fuck up if I was you.
Mm. Y'all didn't get enough ass whoopings as a kid, but yeah, y'all talking that talk right there.
Nigga, nigga, we was talking heavy. Matter of fact, let me show you something.
You were talking, yeah, definitely heavy.
Let me tell you who one of my opponents is who's still alive and kicking this day. He about 1 year younger than me. Do you remember DJ DMD with the 11, the 22s and
Yes,
all
I
that?
do.
Do you remember the artist on there named La Boo?
Labu. No, I do not. Okay, teach me. Mm. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't new to
okay.
this, nigga. I'm true to this shit.
So you writing in. We gonna
Yeah,
we gonna do a slow crawl. You writing in elementary.
yeah.
When did you decide you need to find a studio?
Man, I didn't even have to look far. Uh, my damn near best friend. Shout out to DJ Dan, Wayne, Donnie, Miss Thomas, and Mr. Thomas. They daddy was a DJ, and they used to throw parties at the crib. So the whole living room was set up like a disco. Had a beautiful wooden bar with champagne glasses. Had a drum set, a piano, and a whole DJ console that the dad bought equipment every year. He was upgrading, getting different equipment, and then he bought my nigga recording equipment.
Mm.
The
Okay.
studio was through my alley, across the street at my homeboy house that I went to every day anyway.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So when did you start selling music?
Um, it would be the 90s. Um, my partners, the guys that I'm talking about, they would transition to different groups because everybody was trying different things back then on some positive shit, you know what I'm saying, on some black shit, just, before it got to the gangster shit. So they put out a project called Black Alliance, retail ready, and we put it in stores all around, you know what I'm saying, the city. Most of the convenience stores, beer stores that we all went to, it
Wait a
used to
minute. What age is this?
this is teenagers. It's
About
teenagers.
what age? What age does a teenager?
14, 15.
And I already got product in commercial avenues.
Yeah, retail ready.
Mm.
So that project went in stores, but it was some whack shit because it was this little dude who came around and he was talking about the 5% nation. He was talking about a whole bunch of shit that I didn't know
Nobody want
about,
to hear.
and I didn't think they knew about it, but they went on and followed his lead. I didn't get in that group, but I tried to help them sell those CDs. Later on down the line, Jump to Speed, they put out another project which was very good, and it wound up being on the radio and all that type of shit. And I think we were still early teenagers. They had a single called "Let the Good Times Roll" and "Smooth Selling." It wound up being on radio stations all over the region, and we sold some of those hand to hand, and we sold those out the store. But they did one thing that I said to myself that I would never do. They bought all this product and they warehoused it in this den. Man, they had a real beautiful big house, and they had this kind of hidden den that had this big beautiful table, and it was huge. But it was all these boxes of CDs and whatnot, and they barely was selling them. Like they would just wait till stores wanted them, record stores, convenience stores, or whatever. They waited, you know what I mean? But it didn't
Yeah,
sell like that. So I said to myself, if I ever get my own product and it ain't flying off the shelf the right way, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do.
that's fact. Guerrilla marketing. Got to
There
get
it
to it.
is. There it is.
So with that being said, from that amount to doing that, when do we transition to Hezeleo actually confirming like, yo, this is it. I'm a rapper right now. What was your confirmation? This is it. I'm in. This is my job.
Um, in the beginning stages, it was what I love to do, and my artist name changed about twice. I was KHD, then I became the Texas Assassin.
Mm,
After the Texas Assassin, I did some business ventures with friends of mine that went sour, and I quit rapping for like 6, 7 years. But it was in me, it wasn't on me. So as the years passed, I became a businessman, started doing all type of entrepreneurship shit. I had a small family. I removed myself from the streets. I just really started growing. And by this time, my little brother was in prison already, and I would go to
Right.
Huntsville to visit him. So one day when I was visiting him, he was telling me that he didn't like my new image, which I was just being a man, you know what I'm saying, taking care of my business. But he was like, nigga, when you was on that rap shit, nigga, you had this shine, you had this glow. And it was in me, like I wanted to do it. So right there and then in the prison, in the visit, we started talking about me shaking the rust off and getting back into the game. And as I thought about it for a short period of time, God just put it on my heart and told me, you need a new name, and this is who you are. And,
Mm.
and shortly after that, I researched the name Hezeleo, and I became Hezeleo ever since that day. And that was probably like uh 2000, or that was probably like 1999.
Let's get to that though. He's a Leo. Break that down for us.
Uh, the name was when I was in Job Corps, I used to shoot basketball with this parade soda looking ass nigga who thought he was Michael Jordan. Uh, the great value version of Michael Jordan. Nigga looked like Michael Jordan in the bald head. Other than that, nigga looked like a bald eagle. He was a
Tubi standards for the day.
Tubi, yeah. He was a promising basketball star at the crib, but he was from Chicago and he was hooping with some frenemies, and they wind up deliberately like breaking his ankle, like ruining his career. He couldn't continue after that, so he started going downhill. So I met him in Job Corps, and we still would hoop a little bit. And my name is Herb, but he would call me Big Heezy. That was the first
Right.
person that turned Herb into Heezy. And he would be like, for Sheezy, my kneesy, Big Heezy. So I kept that in my mind. Nobody ever really called me that. So when I went home and I was visiting my little brother, he was like, well, who you gonna be? I'm like running through these names. He had some names, and it was like, nah, I don't want to be none of that. Big Herb, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, my homie from Chicago used to call me Big Heezy. And when I said that, my little brother was like, man, I like that. And right there in the visit, we started expanding it. He's a Lee, he's a Leo. And when we said he's a Leo together, it was like
Mm.
a light came on in the prison. And ever since that day, when I walked out that prison, I became he's a Leo. You know what I'm talking
What was the worst name?
about? Texas Assassin.
Really?
Texas Assassin. Um, the reason why it was the worst name, I took on a identity from being depressed and full of alcohol and drugs. I was trying new psychedelic drugs. I tried that dip, that water, that wet formaldehyde, and I
Yeah.
started writing all these crazy lyrics. You know what I'm talking about? Started having all these visions. I was really on some tripped out type shit, and so I became Texas Assassin. And then I believe it was around that time when Pac was getting Thug Life tatted on his stomach, so everybody started getting stomach tattoos. I
Yeah.
actually went to the tattoo shop and got Texas Assassin supposedly tatted on my stomach, but the nigga spelled it Texas ass in.
This gotta be a damn lie.
Now, one day when I'm in your city, I'll show you. Let's just say Texas ass in.
So you never got this covered up or anything. It's just sitting there.
I'm so goddamn dumb. I can't spell, nigga. I thought that bitch said ass in. And somebody, I was somewhere hooping, and somebody said, "Man, hold up, man. Let me see your tattoo." I'm thinking they admiring my shit. Niggas say, "Man, Texas ass in." Man, fuck you, nigga. You know what I mean? And everybody start reading it. Yeah. So that was probably the worst name I had. Plus what it was attached to, plus the lifestyle that it was attached to.
Lord have mercy. Okay. TGR. What can you tell me about that?
TGR came shortly after me and my brother came up with my rap name. And my brother was doing 20 years at the time. And I was trying to always think about how could I be a good brother and help him do this time by giving him something to look forward to. And so after becoming this He's a Leo artist, it was like, well, who gonna put the records out if you don't get no deal? Just because we didn't know the
Right.
game. And so we'll start our own thing. So we came up with this TGR, Triple Gold Records. and we both got these tattoos and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. We both got those tattoos, and we started going from there. He started actually rapping and writing shortly after that too, and he was like sending me songs, and I wanted to keep him how could I say upbeat and just looking forward to getting out one day and having something that he could call his own. So I took some of the records and I produced them, and because they started becoming like indie songs winding up on college radio stations, local radio stations, to the average mind and the common mind, they think like, oh, that's a big deal. You know what I mean? And
Right
so,
on.
and he's sitting in prison with different people who don't know shit either. So they pumping his head up, telling him, your brother's stealing your songs, your brother making all this money on your songs. Like it was just some petty ass shit. And so I was like, that's not a good look for this trip. So songs, and I just completely started producing my songs till he
Okay.
understood. Like I don't need you to write for me. I want you to be enthused. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm doing it. But he and I started this whole triple gold record thing.
Nice. So Triple Gold Records, and you're a UGK Records artist. Are you
Yeah.
still Triple Gold, or did you disband that? How did that work?
Um I let things expire on that probably about 6 years ago.
Okay.
I kept the company for a while, but what I was trying to do back then, I was already like early 30. I was actually trying to find artists to get behind. And I was gonna do my little sprinkling here and there, you know what I'm saying? Like, executive produce some shit.
Right.
But every artist I would find, they would be full of themselves, thinking they was already where they needed to be in life and people had to chase them. They weren't willing to put in the work. And so
Yeah.
after running into so many big-headed artists who were just cocky, thinking that they was the best thing since sliced bread, it was like, man, fuck all that. You niggas is not dependable. You niggas, a couple of them niggas was hard as fuck, but a lot of them niggas was mediocre and average. So
Yeah.
I said,
When that's
fuck it. I'ma I'ma stop seeking these niggas. I'm gonna put my money into myself. I'm gonna do all my motherfucking writing. I'm gonna find the producers. I'm gonna find the. I just became a one man motherfucking army. You know what I'm talking about?
right on. So how did you get the attention of UGK Records then?
So with the whole triple gold thing, I put out a CD that was it wasn't the average CD like everybody was doing back then. This was like early 2000s 99. Back then niggas was Sharpie Shannons. Niggas was writing now or never, I gotta make it, die trying with a Sharpie on a motherfucking CD, trying to sell it or just passing it out, and people wasn't taking those type of artists serious. So I immediately went to this place called Mize Print Store and paid for like adhesive stickers to go on the CDs with actually artwork on it. So my first CD was a burn CD, a CDR, but I had a damn professional photo shoot at an expensive ass photography studio, which I would never do again. And that shit costed more than anything. So I did the whack ass pictures. Nigga charged me arm and a leg for that shit. And then I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that no more. Then I got with I think I got with Pimp C cousin Ed back then. It
Okay.
was it wasn't a UGK type thing. It was just I think he was
Doing
doing
business.
pictures or something back then, and he did some pictures for me and whatnot, and I used some of those. And so after that, I passed out about 2,000 copies of that, and I sent it to the radio station, and I had the song on there, "I Can't Ball," the rendition of Tevin Campbell's sweet ass record, "Can We Talk," and the joint "Lax and Bends." And those two records wind up going on college radio stations and some local radio stations all across Texas and Louisiana.
Yep. That's
Mm-hmm.
facts.
Know what I'm talking
Okay.
about?
So from TGR to UGK Records, can you give me two from both your highlights of your career in those places?
Okay. Before I get there, I remember your initial question, so let me finish that. Then I'll get to that. So me making that noise in the streets, you know what I'm saying, and upgrading my projects to becoming retail ready projects. It was a whole long story in there, but I'm not going to tell that. I'll just say I went through about 3 projects, and about that third project, I think it was called Dome Call. Yeah, it was called Dome Call Volume One. Had girls on the cover, and I was out
Yeah.
on the streets believing in myself, selling it. You know what I'm talking about? And Pimp C brother-in-law, the homie Riley B came, bought 2 copies, and he bought one to Mama West. So that's how I first initially got the attention and became a part of Mama West management before I became a part of UGK Records.
Okay.
Yeah. So what was that other question?
Wait a minute. Let's go back to that now. Let's go back to
Okay,
that.
okay, okay. We
So
can
the
touch on it.
management before UGK Records. So how did that connect?
So there was not a UGK Records. It
Okay, it
was
wasn't one at the time.
no. It was Mama West at the crib on Streetport, her and Pops and the dog, and me going over there for our first initial meeting, and then me and her like really hitting it off like a father and a mother and a child, mother and a son. And so we were doing different businesses, going to Houston, Dallas, Louisiana. She was bringing me through some of the pipelines that Pimp them had already been through, introducing me to some of the relationships like Greg Street, Street Flavor, and in Houston, DJ Dobie D, just all these type of people. And so during this time, Pimp was locked up. I would bring her to go see Pimp, this and that, this and that. And I wrote him one time. I didn't write him on no shit like, hey, give me a record deal. I wrote him to say, hey, we've met multiple times, but we never hung out. But I'm hanging with your mom right now. She helping me, connect the dots on the music, but I'm also doing some things for her that she necessarily needed. In the letter, I also told him I didn't think things looked like the way they looked when I got here, my nigga. Your mom actually need a real nigga around, and I'ma be there for her. And I left it at that. I didn't say put me on your visiting list. I ain't say, hey, write me back. I wasn't on no stand shit. I was just on some real PA nigga shit because when I went over there, I was expecting to see her door swinging with all Pimp C partners. Like it's
Yeah.
UGK, it's Pimp C, it's Bun B. So I'm thinking this door is swinging, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was quiet. She was lonely. She needed different things, you know what I'm saying? Like she used to buy cars and RIP to Pops. He was on some other shit. He'll lead foot them hoes and blow the motor out them bitches. So at some point she didn't even have a ride to the grocery store.
God dang.
So I had a small car lot at the time that had closed down, and I had multiple cars, like big ass fucking dumb shit. I had a big fucking 4x4 Dodge truck, monster truck. I had a Jaguar, couple Cadillacs, you know what I'm saying? And so she called me, hey, I need to go to the store. And I was using the Dodge as the daily driver, but it's a big motherfucker sitting off the ground with big V8 in that bit. I pull up jamming, Hezeleo music, loud ass motor. She come out. I gotta pick her up and help her get the truck. But she loved riding in that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I let him know I was doing, you know what I'm saying, some Trill shit. And he shot it back at me one time, and then he used to communicate with me through her. And so
Mm.
when he got out, that's when he told me, hey, thank you. Boom, boom, we finna do that. Day that he came home, a millionaire, and he asked me what I was doing that night, because now I figured it out. He wanted to take me to Houston with him when he was going to get his shine back because he said he was going to chill for a while. But the same day he got out that night, he went to Houston and they made that footage, him going to the Bentley lot the next day, boom, 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 boom. But yeah, so after that, he put me in the game and started like, hey, I got something for you to do. He started giving me missions. So that's how it kind of started with me hanging around him. He was giving me missions to do. One of the first missions, they had threw him a welcome home party in Houston. And so he called me and he was like, hey, I need you to come sit down with me and mama. So I come to the kitchen and he tell me about the party and he tell me about because I had no clue about what he probably wanted me to do. But at the meeting, he think you can handle that. Mama looked at him rocking in that chair. She say, "Baby, you got the right one. This is the most business minded nigga that I've been known for the past 3, 4, 5 years. You picked the right one." And so we talked about the particulars, and that was the first mission that he gave me.
Mm, okay, but still, how did that translate to you being part of UGK Records?
It started from those missions. It started from me going on the road with him, selling the merchandise, and then he just, was like,
The
"Yo,
loyalty, the trust.
yeah." Man. He used to send me on crazy missions. Trill story, nigga. Nigga, we about to go to Louisiana, and I think we going like the Lafayette or Appaloosa, some shit like that. Something about 3 hours away from PA.
Right.
We in PA. This nigga send me to Houston with about $200,000 worth of jewelry in a bag to go to Exotic Diamonds to Emmett them to get diamonds replaced, clean, boom, boom, boom. Wait for the jewelry and bring it back. Go back through PA and go back to Opelousas and meet him and bring him his jewelry back. When I get to Houston,
Mm,
I went and dropped the jewelry off. I'm in the parking lot selling CDs, doing whatever. I see a white Bentley pull up. Nigga, it's the bright skinned nigga from Trill Entertainment. I think his name Turk. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Lil Trill Daddy. He pull up. You know what I'm saying? Me and him chop it up because I met him before because we, went through there. We chop it up. He like, "What you doing?" I said, "Man, I'm on a mission for Pimp." I know him and Pimp was cool, but I ain't tell him I got 200 some thousand worth of Pimp jewelry. I'm just like, I'm up here, doing whatever, boom, boom, boom. But once I got back and delivered Pimp all his shit glistening, uh, buckles and everything fixed, I asked him, I said, because we had some more niggas around by then. I said, "My nigga, why did you send me with that jewelry to do that?" He say, "Nigga, because I knew I could trust that you bring my shit back intact." Hell, you mean?
God dang right.
Damn it, boy. Put that trill in their motherfucking face. Put that trill all in their face, but don't catch no case. I thought I wasn't gonna like your questions, but I like where you coming from.
Well, I try. I try. I'm glad you like them, sir.
What else you
So
got?
while you showing that Trill cup, is that available for purchase? Can they buy that
Man,
Trill cup?
I ain't no hoe boy. But everything I got for sale. Nah, yeah, yeah, nigga, that Trill cup for sale. Nigga, get that bitch, that Trill gear, that biz, and you get that bitch in any color. Know what I'm talking about? And let me say this right quick, take a break. Man, appreciate everybody who went got that paperback and everybody who went got that hardcover. Melanie, I'm glad you're on the live. I gotta tell you something. We running into some issues trying to get that damn hardcover to Canada. But I'm gonna make sure it happens. But right now, man, y'all make sure y'all go to trillgear.biz, pick up that hardcover, you know what I'm talking about, and pick up that paperback. And Melanie, one of the members, like I said, whatever I got to go through, I'm gonna make sure you get your book. I just ran into an issue, some custom shit, but I got you covered. You know what I'm talking about. Now back to the interview, nigga.
All right, now let's get to it. TGR, UGK
TGR.
Records.
Okay.
What are two highlights from both of your careers with both of them?
During the TGR time, me and a partner of mine from PA named Hard Time, I was doing mixtapes and he was doing original music. And he appreciated a move I did for him because he needed a studio and an engineer, and I loaned him my hot ass. I think you met my nigga, Big Ava Rex, produced the Game Been Good to Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I rented Hard Time out my studio, and in appreciation, he laid there and put me on all his album, bunch of his singles and shit. So while I'm doing my TGR thing with the mixtapes, I'm on one of his singles that start to take off. Showstopper, do the showstopper, drop your
Mm.
body on the floor, bounce it up and down. You know how the thing go. I would have never wrote no shit like that. It just ain't in me. Shout out to my nigga Hard Time. because that nigga put me on the record that I couldn't do. So yeah, so while he got me on that record, he getting financed by different niggas who put money behind him, putting backing behind him. So they got us going city to city, squeezing on asses and pinching on titties. And that nigga that was a strip club connoisseur, boy. Let me tell you that. But I ain't gonna speak my nigga business. But we out there doing our thing. So one day, nigga, we at a convention center in Ace Time. Shout out to Big Bank Hank. This nigga put us on the show with Slim Thug, Power Wow, Chameleonaire, Trader Truth rapping on top of a motherfucking Rap a Lot Brinks truck. Nigga, it's going down in that bitch. I come off the stage, I see my man R.I.P. to Young Bleed. I see my nigga Young Bleed, man. He show a nigga love. So long story short, I had this vision, my nigga. Trill, man, you asked some good questions, boy. He gave me chill bump. Trill, stories. Now, man, I had this vision that one day I rocked this crowd. And I couldn't tell how many people it was. It was just this big plethora of motherfucking people. And I had this vision as an underground artist. And so we was on this stage, and R.I.P. Wicked Cricket, he was there too. So Power Wow introduced us. Big Bang Hank and Power Wow. I'm on that South Lead with that Big Bang Hank number, boom, boom, boom. So Power Wow introduced us. So what that did was that made the crowd interested in what he was talking about because it's Power Wow. So they all start merging towards the crowd, towards the stage. Boom. I was show CD start. We up there wrecking that bitch. We got some jamming ass music. We got some dance music for the girls. We got some street shit. We got some cut. Man, we got a bunch of shit. So while we jamming, the big stage with Slim Thug and somebody else was at, had just got through performing, and they shut that stage down. And they were gonna take an hour intermission. Everybody from that big stage merged to that smaller stage, and my dream manifested right before my eyes. It was so many people, my nigga. I couldn't even tell you how many it was. But when I saw that, it's like my body got a surge of energy, and I just start wrecking that bitch. And then all of a sudden, the music shut off. I'm like, I saw this in my dream. I don't give a damn if the music off. I'm connected to this crowd. They feel my energy. I feel their energy. My mic was still hot, but the music was off. Nobody mic was on but mine. And so I say, man, fuck the music. Y'all niggas want to hear a freestyle? Nigga, this H-Town. You know they want to hear a freestyle.
God
Nigga,
damn
they
right.
start going crazy. Ah! I start wrecking that bitch. Port Arthur, Texas, lax over. I start wrecking that hoe. Everybody, man, guess what them niggas did?
What happened?
Them hoe ass niggas pulled the plug on my mic.
They told you the show over.
Them niggas pulled the plug on my mic, talking about I'm stealing the shine from my partner who damn well would have wanted me to do that. But when I came off that stage, my nigga, I looked my partner in the eyes. I say, no more of this group shit, homie. I'm a solo artist. It's Hezeleo from now on. He like, nigga, you crazy. We. I say, nah, I'm finna go crank up my detail service. I'm finna stack my paper back. And when I start back doing this shit, I ain't gonna stop. And guess when that was?
When was it?
Early fucking 2002, 2003. Guess when I stopped?
When'd you stop?
Never.
God dang right. Come on with it,
Niggas ain't
man.
got shit on me, man.
Talk that talk. Come on with it.
My bad.
So that was TGR.
Yeah.
Let's get one for UGK Records now. Your highlights. Your point. Was it the Source Awards?
I have so many in the vault, but I would have to say another one that just it tickled me. It made me feel special. Nah, man, we was in fucking Dallas, Texas, nigga. We in Dallas, Texas, nigga. We at the hottest club in Dallas at the time. All the NBA niggas, football niggas, and police too. Whites, black, Indians, Jews, everybody at this bitch. Nigga, UGK in Dallas. Nigga, it wasn't even standing room. Guess what Pimpin' Bun did for me while I'm rocking the motherfucking big black UGK Algiers and fuck him too hoodie, nigga. Them niggas made me the opening act.
Mm.
I'm the only opening act that came with them. Now, it was other niggas from Dallas, you know what I mean, doing their thing. Tuck them, I think Tom them. Shout out to my niggas. But any nigga in that club will tell you that night, nigga, I got on that bitch and represented, nigga. Broken glass and dope fiends. That was the view from my room. Hustlers drinking malt liquor on a Monday afternoon. You know what I mean? My role models. Them niggas hustle full throttle. Nigga was drinking 40 bottles on a Monday afternoon. Nigga, I wrecked that bitch. And the energy was so good from the crowd. And we was getting so much gear from Algiers. I'm talking about box. That's why you see me in fresh UGK t-shirts all the time, nigga. That nigga was sending pimp boxes of that shit for the free so we could sell and we can wear. Nigga, I took that goddamn
Ooh.
UGK hoodie off. And let me show you niggas who still performing how to do this. You don't take that bitch off and throw that bitch out flimsy. You take that bitch off and you tie that hoe, fool. You tie that hoe in a knot, not no tight knot, but not no loose knot, so you can make a ball out that bitch. That way, when you throw that bitch, you can throw that hoe like a football to the wide motherfucking receiver who you want to receive. And nigga,
Mm.
I threw that motherfucker in the crowd. Them niggas fought like cats and dogs for that hoe. When I got home, I called Algiers for another one, and that bitch ain't sent me now another. So I ain't never had another one after that. So whoever in Dallas got my motherfucking hoodie, I want that whole back. You know what I
I
mean?
thought you gonna say appreciated.
Nah, nigga. That was the best fucking, cause it wasn't a hood club. It was like it was the classy hood club. You know what I mean? Club
Yeah,
Blue
the
at the time.
upscale, a little bit upscale.
Yeah, the bitch was, they had people all upstairs, niggas hanging out, nigga, the fire marshals in that bitch, like, man, come on, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And niggas was running up to me, handing me they demos, and I'm talking about bras was touching on me like I was a fucking pulled off the Greek fucking god.
That boy different right there. A
Nigga, them
Greek
hoes was,
god.
them hoes were caressing me. Them bitches were trying to see what was out real. Nigga, them bitches were, you know what I'm saying? And I was letting them too. You know, man.
I said I had to.
Yeah, so yeah, that was a hell of a highlight. I ain't gonna lie, that was a hell of a highlight.
So how you get from UGK Records to being part of UGK Posse?
Okay, so when Pimp started the UGK record thing, it was only me, Smoke D, Vicious, and Bundy over there. It was just
Mm.
us. But as he was starting to do it, he was like, he want to add different people to the team. So I think Beto and TOE came next. You know what I mean? And as he progressed and added different people, Smoke D wound up getting locked up. And so
Okay.
we all start mobbing Ed, the bodyguards, and he would have Vicious with him most of the time as the opening act. But one day in Washington, D.C., that's a whole nother Trill story. Vicious kind of forfeited his spot, and I wound up stepping up and taking his spot. So as he progressed with the UGK record roster, we started to do records, and he started to talk about a project we were going to do. And he called us at that time the UGK Posse. So he said the project we're going to do is going to be called the UGK Posse. We got the big nuts.
Okay. Okay.
If you ever run into another remaining posse member or anybody that was close to the camp, fact check that. I know that sounds silly, but no, that was the name of the project we were working on. And we started recording songs and all that. So he made us UGK Records, and then we became UGK Posse.
Nice.
That's why
Okay.
nobody can take
Okay.
it fucking from me.
Because you're a part of it. There
And
it is.
they already know how it laid out. I stopped saying it and stopped using it because niggas be thinking, oh, you trying to benefit, you trying to use this. Bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna get somewhere regardless. Cause I'm a wild motherfucking hog like my nigga Pimp. And I got kids to feed. You know what I mean?
God
Damn
dang
it,
right.
boy. Let's go.
So let's go to a particular artist.
Mm-hmm.
17
Yeah.
on the same level, on the same label, but y'all been known to have issues.
Yeah.
Could you deep dive into that? And is there a solution after that?
Let me say this. When 17 first came around, I thought the boy was Japanese or Chinese. I say, damn it, this nigga pimped and put a UGK cloak shirt on a damn Asian. You know what I mean? But nah, so after I seen him, you know what I'm saying? I was using Pimp Bentley one day doing. I was bringing the Bentley from Huntsville. That's a whole nother Trill story. That's what I be telling niggas, man. I got vaults of this shit. Vaults of this shit. So the shit ain't about to stop no time soon. Come on, man. Nah, so I'm coming from Huntsville in the motherfucking Bentley, and Pimp got 17 CD in the deck, certified. And you ever heard that CD?
I have not. You just stood on me on some music I ain't even heard. That's disrespectful, man.
Fucking Huntsville going to H Town that bitch, and I'm playing that bitch on that Bose. Nigga, that bitch jamming hard than a hoe. So
Mm,
I was a fan of the nigga music before I even, did any business with him or fucked with him. And so when he came in for the first time to fuck with him, I was already a fan of the music, but I don't warm up to a nigga so quick. So he was like, "Hey man, I want you to send me CDs, man. I see you be distributing." And he was fast talking, man. And I got turned off by that.
yeah.
So after he left, I called Pimp and I said, "Man, what's up? You know what I'm saying, with the relationship with this Japanese boy. Nigga asking me to sell his CDs. Are you really fucking with the nigga?" This me and Pimp talking, and I'm telling him just
Okay.
like that. He like, "Nigga, you like the music?" I say, "Nigga, that hoe jamming like a bitch." He say, "Can you sell it?" I say, "Yeah, nigga, I can sell it." He said, "Well, make your goddamn money then, nigga."
Uh, Yeah, get off past that bull crap. Let's get it.
I started
He
pushing.
was talking.
I started pushing, and I wasn't checking the receipts to see who he was. I wasn't hanging with him. We was doing business. We was going to do shows, but I didn't know him personally.
Right.
We'd be at the studio together, but we ain't talk like we wasn't one on one all the time. We would just be together, but we ain't never got to know each other. So once I started getting to know him, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, little bro, kind of different. You know what I mean? Then I started hearing all kind of shit from the camp, but still I didn't believe the shit because I didn't know him personally. And so later on in life, after we had been through a lot of shit, I started throwing a little test out there to see if he bite on it. And he started biting on a little weak shit, and it vexed me. It vexed me because it was like, damn, nigga, we done lost Pimp, and you the most visible nigga out here besides me and Vicious, and you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you supposed to be standing on business so we can keep being seen. Like, get your shit together. So
Yeah.
when he kept doing fucked up shit, I just said, fuck it. I came out and started putting belt to ass. You know what I mean? I started whipping that bitch off couch records. You know what I mean? I started pouring the Red Bull on top of that whole head. But where the relationship at, I love the nigga. The nigga like a little brother to me. But I know who he is, and I know how to love him. You know what I mean? Damn it, boy.
So could you ever see y'all doing an album together?
Man, finances would have to be in place. Music is very expensive to do it to the level that we know how to do it.
Mm,
Like, I could do some bullshit, but the level that we know how to do music, man, it's gonna take some finances so we can do it comfortably the way it need to be done, so people can say, "Bam, them niggas still got this shit." But anything is possible. But at this point, nah, I don't know, man.
okay. So let's answer the $1 million question. Do you consider yourself still a music artist, or you just do it on the humbug?
Man, I am a writer, a author. an
Ooh.
entrepreneur. Music is
Okay.
always gonna be something I fool with. My son fucking with music. My daughter play instruments. I love to write and construct. Like a lot of the singing hooks you hear on my songs,
Mm-hmm.
the singer didn't write that. I did. I'm a
Fire.
motherfucking emotional wreck sometimes. No. So yeah, nigga, I write music. Like I got a man. Shout out to all the producers out there. Man, I got more beats than I can write to, man. I'm so behind on production collabs with producers that just fool with me because they cool with me. And I'm about 2 records behind right now. I should have been in the studio and dropped them bitches so I can have them released by the end of the month, but it ain't gonna happen. But the thing about it is, right now I'm doing what makes sense for me and my family.
Respect that.
Appreciate
Definitely. So, since you say you got all these beats and stuff, who is your favorite producer that you worked with? And who is a producer that you always wanted to work with?
it. I would have to say my most favorite producer that I worked with was Ava Rex, and I'm gonna tell you why. Not only is he a funky finger production monkey beat making motherfucker, he's a co-producer also, an antagonist, and a nigga that's gonna
Mm,
into everything you saying. He's editing. He's asking you to re-say shit, declare. He's making sure that y'all as a team are coming out with the best quality product if ever possible. So I've never had him and his brother, shout out to Beatmaster West. I never had another producer that worked with me that in depth. That's why
mm,
if you listen to those mixtapes we did, Dome Call Volume 1 and Dome Call Volume 2, and Hard Time Songs, we have the best sound that came out of Port Arthur outside of UGK and DMD. Ain't
mm.
nobody else sound had that much clarity. The only other people had that much clarity was Labu, and reason why they produce his shit too. So those would be my motherfucking top producers. Now, who I want to work with in the future, man, there's a lot of new producers, young niggas out there really doing their thing. It's a plethora of them. But like on some old school shit, I see me and Jazzy Faye cooking up some crazy shit. I shouted at that
Ooh.
nigga today. Matter of fact, he was online cooking up. I say, nigga, you need to send Hezeleo UGK posse one of the bitches. I'm trying to roach up on one of them motherfuckers. Know what I'm talking about?
See, you say that, but I hear Manny Fresh.
Manny Fresh? Yeah, yeah. Uh,
That's
I
who
don't,
I hear.
I don't want to make no motherfucking records with that stud. That nigga look
Oh,
like
you
somebody
just this.
auntie. That nigga look like somebody, ain't he? Hell, I be in the studio, I'll be, ma'am, excuse me, man. Oh, no, my bad. Nah, man, shout out to
How
Manny
you
Fresh.
gonna do my boy like that?
Shout out to legendary Manny Fresh, man. Yeah, my bad.
That's, yeah, man. Do we got any new music videos coming out?
Music videos. No, 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 no. I won't be investing in any music videos. Reason being,
Mm,
I don't like my image. Like I'm an older man that been taking care of a lot of business and I picked up a lot of weight. So I don't like my image. So I'm working on it. You know what I mean? And I don't make enough money off my music to invest and do $1,000 music videos. Like the formula that I have right now, the way I put out music, it costs me a good little bit of money. And
right.
over time, I'm gonna get that back. So I can stand, invest in that, and then taking the time to get that back. But investing in music videos on top of everything else I do with the studio, the graphics, no, no, no. So now at this moment, I won't be doing any music videos, but I will be doing content that makes just about the same kind of money as the music.
So now with the content, what made you go over and transition to content to be a podcaster, to be the influencer, and be all these other channels of revenue compared to just being an artist? What made you make that decision?
I've been on YouTube since about 2006, and the first
Mm.
two, yeah, you can go back and date the videos. The first two videos I put out was me and Pimp C in San Antonio doing this music video with the Mexican Spanish artist Kodak, and I had a palm carder I used to take with us, had a mini DVD player in it. So behind the scenes, there's a little skinny white chick with a little snake tail, rattlesnake tail on her hip, and she had a good vibe and shit. And so I was asking her different shit, and I'm like, if it ain't black, it gotta be white. And she said it gotta be white, and she shook that tail. She shook a little ass a little bit, and that little snake tail started hissing. And so I just uploaded that on YouTube and went on by my business. And then that same day, I went and talked to some little cute Spanish girls, asked them a couple of little things, boom, 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 took that, uploaded that, went on by my business. Man, I wasn't even paying attention to YouTube. And then one day somebody hit me, they was like, nigga, that video of that white girl got like 100,000 views. I'm like, what that mean? He like, you should be able to monetize the channel. Some geek nigga, I don't remember who it was. Shout out to
Mm.
you. Appreciate you giving me the game. He like that other video got like 50, 60,000 views. So he made me start looking at that shit, but I still didn't understand it. So it took a while. He kept telling me, hey man, upload more videos. Hey man, you can get monetized. Fuck is you talking about? So he started telling me about the Google program to be monetized. So it took me all the way to around 2011 for him to, because he was talking to me, but I wasn't hearing him. It took him till about 2011 to say, hey, stupid motherfucker, you can make money. Huh? And
Yeah.
so he showed me how to get into the monetization program. And so I was spending some time with my children, and they were watching this stupid ass dude on YouTube named Corey Kenshin. He was he was an adult, but his content was kind of directed towards 10, 11, 8, 9, 12 year olds and whatnot. He be rapping and playing games. He would
Uh,
entertain them. And when I started looking at his views, man, this nigga was doing like millions and millions of views. So I'm like, what does that equate to if he's doing these views? So I started researching what does those views equate to. This particular creator, Corey Kenshin, how much does he make? Man, it started telling me that this nigga was making millions off of YouTube. Nigga, I started going to motherfucking YouTube, crossing my T's, dotting my I's, making sure my program was good. I had reached the threshold to be monetized and didn't even know it. But the time had passed, so I had to start all over. So I got on this thing where I was 4,000 views, 3,000 watch hours, 2,000, whatever it was. And so I started just dropping content, and boom, I hit the watch time, watch hours got monetized, and man, my people started coming in droves, and it was a success. But I was dropping my type of content. You know what I mean?
so you say your type of content. What makes your content unique from others?
I'm coming from a certain cloth that can't be reproduced. Like my actual real life is just my content, my affiliation, where I've been, what I've done, my Trill stories, my music, my talent, my hustle, my entrepreneurship, my spirit, my influence, my health, like everything about me. I share it with my people to influence them to strive to be better. Like YouTube gave me a synopsis about who I was last year, and they said for years, you've been a self improver, but this year you become so much more of a self improver. So if I'm
Mm.
striving to be better, there's somebody out there that need and can connect to me and be like, damn, that nigga there used to woo woo woo. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do that shit too. So that's what my kind of content is. And it's unique because I'm in my own lane doing my own thing.
Give that spark to other people by doing what you do.
Exactly. Exactly.
So let's talk about, since you're a podcaster, let's talk about some of your peers.
Ain't no
How do
motherfucker
you
podcast. But yeah, what yeah, keep going.
you're a podcaster to a degree, you are, sir. But how do you feel about, okay, content creators? Let's do that. Let's make it more broad.
I cool with
Content
that.
creators.
I cool with that.
Adam 22. You got the 607 Unk. You even got a dude walking around with an alien head on talking about space god. How do you feel about all these things that come with being a content creator and this atmosphere? Do you think it's a good thing or do you think it's ridiculous? How do you feel about the atmosphere in which you do your business?
Uh, I like Space God, but fuck Adam 22, fuck 607 fuck Charleston White, fuck the Bob Report, fuck real life street
You
stars,
just adding
fuck
people.
them
Okay.
all.
All
I
right.
bury
All
those
right.
cockroaches. What did them niggas ever do for us? Ask
Mm.
yourself that.
So why do you feel this way?
Uh, it's the internet. You don't know the mean. Damn it, boy.
So you just gonna war with everybody. Somebody gotta be the king. Okay. So
you gotta
so
you gotta throw them, bro.
somebody gotta be the king, huh? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, King of the Ring. Yeah, yeah. Let me add this. Jake Paul, nigga, I'll break your other jaw. I'll break your other Nick Andrew Tate screaming all that top G. Yeah, I'm top G. Nigga, I kick your ass. You know what I mean? Man, I
You
feel like
that's
that.
big talk. Are you sure?
Man, I've been working. Man. I say this here. Give me a good purse and give me a good 6-month training with somebody who reputable that can really teach me how to use what I got. Man, I swear at this old ass age, I knock a nigga plumb out.
You might get Jake Paul. That's like you dominating a child. But Andrew Tate, your height nigga. Y'all eye to eye.
Man, I whoop Andrew Tate. I put that on my mama. Nah, my mama dead. Nah, keep going. I whoop Andrew Tate. I ain't let no British nigga knock me out unless it's that nigga who just knocked out Jake Paul. Uh Joshua. Yeah, I ain't talking down on Joshua. But yeah, Andrew Tate, nigga, you a liar, nigga. Yeah, but let me get off of his heels. He got his ass kicked by a YouTuber. What else you got, man?
Boss talk. Tell me your relationship with that.
Man, Boss Talk, we normally good, but I ain't heard from him from a while. You know, I ain't been on this show in a while. I think the nigga mad at me because I tried to steal some Air Maxes out of his store. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, pay me in shoes. When I do an interview over there, nigga, pay me in some motherfucking nice ass shoes. Jordans, Air Maxes. Nah, I don't know what's up with that nigga, man. Nah, on some real nigga shit. He reached out to me, but I was busy pushing the book. And I know that I could push more books if I go sit down with him and do an interview. It just
There you
ain't
go.
lined up. It just ain't lined up because I've been doing what I know how to do on my own. And I'm sure I'll be back over there soon. Shout out to Boss Talk and Miss Jamaica.
So let's move on to another person. OG Percy.
Boy,
What's your
you got
relationship with them?
I thought you was new to this shit. You got a lot of motherfucking questions. Uh honestly, OG Percy used to be frequently up, and I think my people kind of miss him sometimes. So I've been does that in Trill 1025. Nigga, I'm calling the motherfucking landline with a full-blown motherfucking answering service. Bloop. We can't get to your call right now. Please leave a message on the answer machine. I damn near started to curse that nigga on that motherfucker. But now, maybe he'll get my motherfucking message in Trill 1026. Come on, man.
God dang.
Damn it, boy.
So let's piggyback to music.
Uh-huh.
So the prisons, they have been removing certain artists' music. How do you feel about that?
Oh, okay. I'm glad you asked that. I done a little research on it, and it's not that they're picking different artists to do that to.
Okay.
They're 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 not in contract any longer with certain distributors.
Ah, okay.
So certain distributors stop distributing music to it's called secures. So they don't have them as a vendor anymore. So all of the music that was coming through certain distributors like CD Baby, maybe TuneCore, Distro Kid, maybe those type of artists, their whole catalog has been removed. So it's not just my catalog. It's a lot of Slim Thug shit. It's a lot of J Dog shit. It's a whole bunch of Texas artist shit that's been removed. Now, I've been doing more research, and I think that United Masters. Here's some game for you bastards. I don't mean to call you bastards, but look, United Masters might still distribute to Secure Ads. I just reopened up an account with them, and I'm about to start uploading music there because I only have one song on the tablet now, and it happened to be Mama West tribute song, the Miss You song.
Mm.
And shout out to everybody, man, been tapping in with me, telling me that they miss my music being on the tablet. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to try to get back on there because my brother and other inmates, man, they love that shit. That keep them going.
Beautiful, beautiful. And thank you for answering that with that clarity and understanding because I didn't even know that myself.
This nigga said beautiful, nigga. Damn it, boy.
Yeah, you smoked
We,
that.
we don't we don't use words like that over here.
Well, I do, sir.
Say that
I do.
shit tight. Nah, that shit old as fuck. That shit tight. Niggas used to say that shit back in the day. Man, that shit tight. Nigga, shut up. That shit ain't tight. That shit 30 years ago. All right, what you got?
Boy, okay, last question. Let's get a little deep. What is your greatest fear or something you feel that you need to overcome before your work is done being he's a Leo?
Honestly, I don't have any longer.
Okay, okay.
I done it all in this game, but these days ain't the same. I put that on my hood. Now, man, I've accomplished so much that I had on my goal list. One of my things that I really wanted to accomplish outside of just music was raise my children and be there for them, like not on some distant daddy type shit, like actually be there for them. And God
Yeah,
has blessed me to do that. Like my baby girl is 18, my baby boy is 16, my two oldest is 28, 25, 26. Man, I've been truly blessed.
amen.
So right now I have, you know what I'm saying, everywhere I go, people telling me how much they appreciate my music, man. All these different social sites, people in my inbox telling me about different projects and different songs and just different things that I've done, how it made them feel in life. And I just feel very accomplished. The only thing I would have to say I would fear is not having control over my mind to be able to master myself.
Mm, yeah,
Anything outside of that, I kind of feel like I've experienced it. I hope to God that I could experience much more, but I want to be in control of myself. I want to master me because once I master me, then I'm truly free.
that's it. Beautiful. Again, beautiful.
You said that bitch ass word again.
Thank you.
We can do this again on a different level one day.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, okay. So that's all you got?
That's it. Unless you want to
Okay.
drop another Trill story for us.
Man, let me give you a
You
trio
got a craziest fan story?
two quick ones. Back in the day, Mama West used to get this phone call all the time. And this dude, he was just so in love with UGK, Pimp C, Hezeleo, Mama West. And he always called. And so I would catch Mama on the phone and I'm like, Mama, you talking a lot of gibberish. Who the hell are you talking to? And so she'd be like, baby, okay, don't call back. We had our talk for the day. And she'd get off the phone. So phone ring again. She's like, you pick it up. So when I started to pick up the phone, it was this nigga and he was just, he had a good voice. But he was just all over the place. Man, I miss Pimp, boom, boom, boom. And one day he called, he was like, man, I miss Pimp City. He just bust out crying.
God
And
damn.
I'm trying to comfort him, but it's registering me, nigga, you on the phone with a mental patient. And I said, nigga, are you in the fucking crazy house? I was just saying some shit. And nigga said, yeah, how you knew? But shout out to that nigga, man, because that nigga been following us for years. And that nigga became a supporter like a motherfucker. Like nigga started spending money with me. I just had to answer the phone and talk to him a little bit, give him a little counseling and shit. He
You helped
finally
that man
stopped
get out the
calling.
mental institution.
He
That
finally
nigga,
stopped calling probably about 2 years ago. So yeah, shout out to him. I forgot his name because he would change that bitch so many different times. And then another Trill story, man. We was in a certain part of Texas, you know what I mean? And we were at this hotel, me, Pimp, TOE, and Beto, motherfucking Kendrick Perkins, basketball player, just a whole bunch of us, man. And while we was at this hotel, you know what I'm saying? It was some old school scallywag broads came in. And it was this one icky looking ass white bitch that was sexy than a hoe to a nigga that's drunk, bar slut looking asshole. You know what I'm talking about? This bitch just kept watching me with this vicious ass look. And so I went in this hallway instead of catching the stairs. And I went up the stairs. And when I was coming down the stairs, she started slithering towards me and shit. And she said, I want to give you some Castle Great Skull. And I don't even know your name. I said, well, go on sit that duck, bitch. You know what I mean? Go on sit that duck, bitch. You know what I mean? Right there in the goddamn hallway. Broad motherfucking lights on, business as usual, man. But yeah, man, that's all.
yes, sir. Thank you so much for allowing me to interview. I am done. Beautiful. Job well done. That boy hold it down. He showed exactly why he is Trill, exactly why he's on the path he is at, and exactly why we appreciate and we love that this man keeps grinding and he never stops and he keep elevating. Buy his books, buy the merch, buy the clothes, buy that cup, get it in. Trill Gear dot biz.
For sure. I'm gonna fuck with you soon, my nigga. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna holler at my people for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Uh, my people wanted to get it in, and I ain't gonna bullshit you. I thought the nigga was inexperienced. I thought the nigga was finna lab rat me, you did? I thought the nigga was finna ask me some old dumbass, whack ass questions, and I was gonna shut this shit down. But I actually was having a good time. I could have kept on going. You know what I mean? Come on, man. But yeah, man, shout out to Melanie. One of them talking about the motherfucking members off in this bitch. She said, I'm a favorite person. Yeah, it's going down. The mail, let me see. Us favorite person, yeah. Mel is here. Oh, it's still going down there. Man, Deaf Head in the building. Who else came through this thing, man? Go on, raise your hand so I could give you a shout out before I go. You know what I'm talking about. Man, I'm still 1 meal a day. I'm still going hard. Man, God's so good, man. I'm getting better and better and better. My nigga, when I went to the gym today, oh, Zay Sanchez was in here sipping them that Dos Equis. I probably break my fast and party like a rock star maybe the 25th and the 26th. I might. I really don't want to. But yeah, Zay, man, I hit that gym so hard today, my nigga. I surprised myself, dog. Man, I went hard, man. Like every day I'm getting better and better and better. There was a piece of research that was released about 2, 3 months ago. They said a very small percentage of men can complete 50 consecutive push-ups. I immediately jumped on the floor like I must be one of them men. And man, I was trash. I only could do about 25. Then I seen that nigga Slim Thug get on Instagram talking about, man, y'all boys can't do 50. And that nigga kicked out 50 beautiful push-ups. Big, long leg, alien looking ass. That nigga kicked that 50 out. I was so proud of him. So I jumped on the floor again. I said, if Slim Thug could do it, I know I can do it. I only could do 25 again. So every day I started making my business, doing 50, 60, 100, not consecutive. I'm talking about. I told my girl, look, I did 40. I know I could do 50 today. She like, let's go, baby. You know what I mean? I'm hitting them hoes. She counting them bitches. Nigga, I stopped at 29. I was so mad at myself, but I had just came from the gym going hard like, what's up, G? You know what I'm saying? Like, see, back in the day, when I'm walking that bitch looking out, happy and fat and all tired, man, old woman bumping to me. Get your bitch ass out the way. But I'm walking in that bitch chest, what's up? Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Niggas back. What's up, G? Boom, boom, boom. What's up? All right. You know, niggas, hey, man, you want this? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Niggas giving me that motherfucking respect again. When I'm walking in the grocery store, niggas clearing the aisle. They see it, nigga. Calm down. Get all that fucking energy from. Oh, mad, nigga. 1 meal a day. Yeah, know what I mean? But yeah, man, so things is going well. But out of that small percentage of men that can do 50 consecutive push-ups, if you can do that shit after this video over, put that shit in the comments. Tell me straight up, nigga, I could do 50 consecutive push-ups nonstop and make me a video. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see. And if you can't, nigga, practice till you can. I say in probably about another 2 weeks, I'm gonna kick out a 50. But I also said last week that I wanted to be in the 360s by this Friday. I wanted to be 360 some pounds. I didn't care if it was 369 pounds. I just wanted to be out of the 370s. I came from 392, nigga, in November. November 1st, nigga. 392. You know where I'm at today, nigga? You know why I arrived to the day, nigga? 369. 369 pounds. Even though that's heavy as shit. But do the math. Look at the subtraction. 392 to 369. And I'm not stopping OMAD no time soon. June of 2023. The smallest I got down to was 323 pounds. From 382. I lost 59 pounds. But I was on that dope, nigga. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Nigga, I was juicing and I was using. I ain't lying. I was juicing and using. I was one of them football players taking that juice on that phentermine. You know what I mean? Now, nigga, I ain't on nothing. I take a vitamin and I drink nothing but water. And every old mad meal is becoming a teacher. I'm going to post on my YouTube page what I had today. I had 3 beef steaks. I had a handful of shrimp. I had 5 scrambled eggs, tomatoes, and I had some avocado and a little handful of tater tots. And that's all I'm going to eat until tomorrow at noon. What I'm cooking right now, you'd think I'd be an old lady. Nigga, I've got mustard greens, squash, broccoli, baked chicken. And that's all I'm going to eat tomorrow. I'm glad. Oh, and a banana and an apple. I'm glad we're seeing the holidays. I'm glad that food is abundant. I just pray for me and you that you can master yourself and control yourself so you can be here for your people and be here for me and be healthy. That's all I got. I appreciate y'all coming through. Shout out to Melanie, always showing love. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to Zay Sanchez. Everybody who done purchased that book, hard copy, paperback, or even ebook. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. But don't stop. And shout out to the OG Don. Grab that hard copy. You know what I'm talking about? With that autograph and that thing. Man, shout out to everybody, man. Life is good. I'm out.